Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and another video. In today's video, we are going to be doing part 2 to the last video that I filmed, which was a review on a bunch of new fragrances from Sephora. I thought I would split this video in two because it was getting kind of long, and I just thought I would break it up a little bit. So we have 2 by Rosie Jane. I have been wanting to try both of these out and more from the Rosie Jane line. So I bought 2 of these, and then the Clean Classic Cloud. This is Vanilla Cloud. So if you guys remember, this came out, I think maybe earlier this year. I want to say like maybe January or something like that. And then I also did get my hands on a sample of the Nest Santa Barbara strawberry perfume oil. So I want to talk a little bit about these. Let me see, what do we want to talk about first? I kind of want to revisit this Clean Classic Vanilla Cloud again, because initially I did not like this one, to be honest with you guys. I actually bought this one on Amazon, so it's not returnable, so I might have to try to work with it. Let's see if it's redeemed itself. It's been sitting for probably like 2 weeks or so. I really had high hopes for this one, you guys, because I do like Clean Reserve, Clean Classic, their fragrances. And when I heard that they had this one and that it was kind of like a laundry slash sweet vanilla scent, I was like, I love anything laundry like. So if you're gonna put anything with that's sweet, I was thinking that would be just a dream. But so let me pull up the notes. Vanilla Cloud, not Vanilla Loud. Y'all don't even want to know what came up when I searched that. Okay, Vanilla Cloud. The notes are, and I think they have this also at Ulta if you're interested. So the notes are vanilla orchid petals, bergamot zest, and aldehydes. We have mid notes of white freesia, dewy cyclamen, fresh pear, and dry notes of vanilla, creamy sandalwood, and musk. Okay, yeah, it hasn't changed much. This just smells basically like pink sugar from Aquilina mixed with a little bit of like a laundry detergent accord. So it reminds me a lot of Pink Cotton from Dawkins Aroma, if you guys are familiar with that fragrance and how that smells. Very similar. Maybe I would say like 98% similar to Pink Cotton from Dawkins Aroma. Only thing that's different here is maybe I'm getting a little tiny hint more of a vanilla note, but I'm talking like 1%, like very slight. Also, what's different with this one than the Pink Cotton, this is a little bit lighter and not as loud. I remember when I was testing out Pink Cotton, that one was almost a little bit too strong for me. So I feel like if I was going to choose one over the other, I would choose this one. Pink Sugar is just not a scent that I ever really loved from the one from Aquilina. It's a little bit too, I get something citrus in Pink Sugar. I always do. What does it say the notes are? Bergamot zest. So maybe it's the bergamot. I don't know. I always get something very bright and citrusy on the top of when I smell Pink Sugar, and I'm getting the same thing in here. But you do get a nice dose of the aldehydes, which is basically like these clean, fresh linen laundry notes that you would get like in dryer sheets or something like that. So I mean, if you're looking for, if you like fresh fragrances, you have to like smelling like linen, laundry, dryer sheets, any of those things. You have to be open to that. Then maybe test this out. I think this is a good one for spring right now. Like, it's very light, airy, fresh, but it just reminds me too much of Aquilina Pink Sugar. And maybe I'm just sick of that fragrance because I wore it so much in the 2000s. But yeah, this is what that smells like too. I guess I was underwhelmed by it because I was expecting something different. But yeah, that's all it is. Moving along, I want to get into this little Nest Santa Barbara Strawberry. Okay, so Santa Barbara Strawberry has notes of strawberry, dewy pink peony, and solar woods. Here's the thing, I really like this one, but I just don't think it's worth the price tag. That's like my only thing about this. I really do like the fragrance. I'm not overly impressed about it, but I think it is a cute little strawberry perfume oil. So yes, I think it'll be layerable. It's easy reach, all of the things, but I just feel like it's kind of basic. which, I mean, I think it's meant to be basic. Like, it's meant to just be very simple and easy reach, that type of thing. And I do agree. I think that it does meet all of that. I think it's a decent strawberry, but my only problem is for a 1 ounce of the fragrance oil, it's $105, I think, or $102 for 30 ounce of a perfume oil. When have we ever? I can't even imagine paying over $50 for a single perfume oil, let alone $100. I don't know. I'm gonna have to test it out a little bit more to see like if it's really worth it, if it's lasting long on my skin. But I tested it out yesterday, and honestly, I don't feel like it lasted that long on me. But I could see myself layering this with like tons of my other fruity floral perfumes. I kind of want to try it with my Burberry Her. The new one, the Intense. I feel like it would bring out the strawberries. Now this is more of your fresh strawberry. It almost kind of gives me like strawberry air freshener a little bit, because it has this floral aspect to it that's just a very light, just a hint of a floral, not too much. But yeah, I do get the floral. It's pretty on the skin. I like it. I wish this was in a perfume. If they put this one in a perfume, I feel like I would be more inclined to buy it. But as it stands in a perfume oil, I just don't think it's worth it, especially for it's $35 for 6 ml. I just have a lot of other similar perfume oils that I feel like I can get this similar feel with. So it's just not that unique to me. Long story short, I feel like if they put this into a perfume, I would consider buying it. But as it stands right now, I just don't feel like I want to buy a full version of this one. Now, as far as the mist, I've not tried any of the Nest fragrances mist, so I don't know how the longevity is on those, but those are not cheap either. Body mist is $39. I don't know how I feel about paying that much for a body mist. That's kind of insane. But yeah, I don't think I like this enough to buy the mist, but I would consider buying the fragrance of it. The next one that I want to touch on, we have Two by Rosie Jane. Literally by Rosie Jane. I have one fragrance from Rosie Jane, and that is Dulce. Dulce is one of my top fragrances, like in my collection that I own. Like, I would say it's probably in the top 10. That fragrance has stood beside me, and it's just one of my comfort fragrances. It's a gourmand. It's a really nice vanilla. I love it, right? It's just never too much. Like, sometimes where other gourmands are like too sickeningly sweet or too milky or whatever it is, that one is just always the perfect one for me. It's it's literally a bowl of vanilla bean ice cream, and that's it. Like, it with a hint of like a woodiness, but never too much. It's so perfect. So I always wanted to try some more things from that fragrance house. So I think I was watching Amy Glam, and she was going on and on about this one called Rosie. And then I also was looking through the Rosie Jane fragrances, and I saw this one called Leila Lou. So let's talk about Leila Lou first. This is so cute. I love the whole aesthetic of this brand. It's so like jeans and t-shirts. Very relaxed is like their aesthetic. So this one has notes of pear, jasmine, and fresh cut grass, and it says it feels like your favorite jeans and white tee on a casual day. So all of that sounded really good to me. I'm one of those weird people. I love a good grassy note. I love the smell of like fresh cut grass outdoors. If I could bottle that scent up and put it in a bottle to just sniff it, I would do that. It smells so good to me, and I do tend to like more greener fragrances in the springtime. So when I saw that this had pear in it and fresh cut grass, I just couldn't say no. I really needed to test this out. Also, I've been looking for more pear fragrances these days. I just don't have like a really good fresh pear. Like, I have more sweet pear fragrances, but I don't have a good fresh springy pear. So that's what I was really hoping for. And I get a lot of the pear in this. You get like, it just smells like I have a bowl of the green pear. Specifically, it's like the bright green ones, like the the really neon green pears. I don't know what the name for those are. Is it Bartlett? I don't know the names of them, but the green ones, right? And they're almost like a little bit underripe, like they're not quite ripe yet, a little bit too firm, like a very tart pear on the top. But what I don't like about this fragrance is underneath it is something that really reminds me of like acetone or alcohol type of smell. Like when I was smelling it yesterday, it kept putting me in the mindset of like I walked into a nail shop. Like that acetone smell that you get in the nail shop. There's something like that in here and I don't know what it is. I don't really get any of the florals. I get a strong tart pear, which I don't hate that, but underneath it kind of smells a little bit like acetone. It's not as bad on the Tatcha strip, but I remember yesterday when I tested it on my skin, I was getting quite a bit of that. So I don't know, I'm kind of torn because I really like the opening of this and the whole pear aspect of it is really fresh and tart. Almost, I don't want to say bitter, but maybe sour. Like a sour, tart green pear is what this is basically. I don't really get too much of the grass, but maybe the grass is what's contributing to that acetone smell that I'm getting in here. But right now as it stands, I'm just kind of 50-50 with it. I think you need to test this one out if you are thinking about it. Now I think I saved the best one for last. This one really shocked me, This one is called Rosie. So Rosie, it says it is a nude musk and sweet rose fragrance. Feels like sleeping in your birthday suit. I would have to agree with that. This is just so good. Honestly, you guys, I'm shocked. And if you watched my last video, you know I don't really like rose. But this one is so good. So the rose is very understated in here, like almost to the point where you're like, I honestly didn't even detect rose on my skin. I get a little bit of the rose in the opening. Oh, that has that pear on there. Gosh, that is strong. This is one of those your skin but better. And I was thinking about it a lot yesterday, and I was like, this is kind of coming to be familiar for me. And I think what it reminds me the most of is Replica Bubble Bath. So I actually have Replica Bubble Bath. I want to spray that one on this side and compare it. If I can recall, Replica has more of a lavender to it. Yeah, see, Replica Bubble Bath has way more of a floral lavender kind of touch to it. Still smells soapy, it still smells good, but it's just a lot stronger, and yeah, it's just stronger on the florals and it's louder. Yeah, this is strong. This one, like this one I could actually sleep in. This is very similar to, like, I would say like Not a Perfume, if you know how that one is, when you put it on your skin and it has to mix with your body chemistry and it just turns into a your skin but better. That is how this is. It's so good, and I'm telling you, I have to get a full size of this one. I need the full size. I actually put this one on my sweater, on my sweatshirt yesterday. And it smelled so good. And if I'm in the house and I wear a fragrance, I can easily get sick of it, because I'm just like, especially if it's on me and it's very close to my nose, like I will just get so sick of smelling that same fragrance if I'm not moving around and doing stuff. If I'm just in the house in one spot. But this was the perfect type of scent for just like lounging around the house. It just has this a little bit of a clean, soapy, bubbly accord. It kind of smells like soap bubbles, but it also smells like linen a little bit, like fresh, clean laundry. So what I was getting at, I put it on my sweatshirt yesterday, and then today when I woke up, I was doing some stuff around the house. I got a little bit chilly and I put on that sweatshirt, and it still had that smell on there, like fresh, clean laundry, dryer sheets is what it turned into. So if you're looking for, if you like any of those types of fragrances, like Not a Perfume, Bubble Bath, those soapy, clean, fresh fragrance accords, this one is definitely one that you have to try out. Now, it's not really something that I could see myself dressing up and going out in. This is a very understated, relaxed, casual type of fragrance, like something that I would just put on. I think this one is going to do good in the high heat when you want to smell clean. Or if you feel like you're going to be sweating a lot, when it's summertime. I think that this would do really well for that type of time of year when it's really hot. Or like just running errands, doing day-to-day things, but it's a very soft scent. So I don't think if somebody came right up next to you, you wouldn't leave a scent trail with this one. It's more so like you just smell really good, like you took a clean shower and you washed your hair and you used all the clean products and you kind of smell soapy a little bit. That's what this smells like. I love it so much. So I could talk about that one forever, but that is a full bottle worthy 100% for me. I'm definitely getting a full bottle of that when the Sephora sale runs around. Yeah, I hope that helped you guys with these fragrances. If you were curious about if you need to try them or if you need to run out and get them. Clean Classic overall for me is a pass. I just feel like it's a little basic, and like I've been saying, I love laundry linen scents, and this just is too much like a juvenile Aquilina pink sugar to me. Just maybe a little bit sweeter on the vanilla, like I said. Pinky vanilla mixed with pink sugar, which I feel like you could already make that yourself if you had pink sugar and like a pound cake type of scent. But if you like pink sugar, then give this a try, is all I'm gonna say. But that is basically pink sugar with laundry accord. Nest Santa Barbara, I like it, but I think it's too floral for me, to be honest. I don't know. I need to spend some more time with that, but I will say the florals do jump out on my skin. I still think you can get cheaper strawberry perfume oils from other places, but that's just me. I have plenty of playlist perfume oils in places that you can get perfume oils if you are curious, but I just don't think that that one is worth it. Leila Lou, I like the opening. It's very strong on that pear. Such a bright pear, wow. I'm still getting this like acetone paint thinner acetone smell underneath it, and I don't like that. I can't get down with that. So that is where I stand with these. You guys already know how I feel about Rosie. I think the hype is real with that one. It's her skin but better fragrance. So that's all I have for you guys in this video. Yeah, let me know down below if you have tried any of these fragrances. Were they a hit for you? Did you feel like you needed a full bottle? Were they that unique? Let me know your thoughts. I need some input because I feel like I'm just the outlier here and people love these and I'm the only one that's not crazy about them. Just let me know if you have tried these. What were your thoughts? Check out my other video if you haven't already on part 1 of this video. And yeah, I love you guys so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye.